Good evening. Welcome to Gray Barn Antiques of Andover. We are still filming at our location at 131 Main Street. Opening date across the street at 134 is June 2nd. We will have our official grand opening on July 4th weekend. We're trying to see if we can get some of the other shops in town to also do a little something special that weekend after such a wonderful, successful annual spring vintage marketplace, which is always the first weekend of May. So let's delve into a couple of booths. I'm going to visit a few of them tonight. I'm going to keep reminding myself not to talk so fast. I finally got to drink my coffee and I think it's kicking in. And I'm really in a little rapid mood here right now. So let's go through how to contact us. Remember, you can purchase anything that you see in these videos. If they're small enough, we will ship them. Just contact us via our website at graybarnantiques.com. There is a tab there which also will show you the hyperlinks for our social media. Facebook, Gray Barn Antiques. Instagram, we are Gray_Barn. Which is good to watch our Facebook and Instagram pages because we do post daily updates on those. More so on Facebook because some of the media does not translate onto Instagram. So definitely follow us on Facebook, Gray Barn Antiques. And that's where we do our Facebook Lives as well. And we're not doing one this month, but we will do one in June. And we will most likely start moving to 2 a month in July if things settle down and we get everything set up the way that we want to. So YouTube, if you're watching this here, please subscribe to and give us a thumbs up if you like this video and the other ones at Gray Barn Antiques. Our phone number is 973-786-5555, and that will not change when we move. The only thing changing is we're going from 131 to 134. Everything else, our social media, our email, graybarn at graybarnantiques.com, all stays the same. All of our vendors are coming with us. Most of them are getting bigger spaces. We have bookcase vendors getting booths for the first time. Pickin' Wildflowers will be graduating to a booth. So she's very excited. She's had bigger pieces and she likes to paint and flip furniture. So that'll be fun. She'll be bringing in things like that. And all of our vendors, Don's already started taking out walls. So we visited with the Looking Glass last week. And if you'll recall, she actually had 3 walls. She's now down to 2 walls. So that wall, he actually moved that whole 2x4s that are in there, the little framework and the pegboard on over to our other location. We've been sharing updates of pictures on that and short videos on Instagram and Facebook to show you as it progresses. So hop on over there if you want to see how we're doing over there. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get some social media done. Today was just a whirlwind as soon as we opened. The paint being 30% off now, that entire paint booth, that's the Primas, the Retique, and of course the Fusion. We are out of certain colors. We are out of a lot of colors. So you got to make sure you get in here. We are not doing any holds only because the sales do change and it wouldn't be fair for you to hold a bunch of colors and then the next week it goes down again. And then you come and decide to buy it when somebody else could have bought it the week before. So we're trying to play fair here. And if you're coming in for same-day pickup, that's fine. Call me and find out if we have whatever you need. So we're going to start tonight with On Second Thought. She's one of our furniture artists. She is a 20% off vendor unless marked firm, and that will be the same for cash or credit. We take Visa, MasterCard, Discover on purchases over $10. That's the aggregate total, not per item. Now, the other thing is we've had a lot of people asking us if we take Venmo. We do not take Venmo, but we take Venmo, Visa, MasterCard. That's where it might be a good idea if you look into this. If you don't want to have the stuff going into your check, if you don't want to give out your banking information to Venmo, you can actually get it loaded onto a credit card. So you can, if you have people sending you money, load it onto that card and we will gladly take that card from you and give it back. So, all right, let's get going here on Second Thought. So, and don't forget to take 20% off. So this would be $24 for this bucket. The flowers are not included. That is a reproduction. Has some lovely patina rusting to it. Now these she makes herself. She paints these boards. These are just $12.80 for any of these that you see. And these have transfers on them, and then they are sealed. So she has a couple different designs on that. I think there might be, yeah, there's one on the other side. We'll get there though when I get into the booth. Love makes this house a home. Is priceless. So I will be reaching out to the vendor to get a price on that sign. She has some vintage and newer home decor in here, as well as her beautifully painted pieces of furniture. If you need any measurements or any more information on these items, just feel free to screenshot and ask me for that. This one she does have the sizes on. So 110 becomes 88, I believe. I'm not sure, but it would be 20% off of that. And you can see she did a lovely job decoupaging this cute little piece of furniture. So it's a newer piece that she's made to look older and vintage, very cottage chic. That's a nice little piece. Has a single drawer. Very nice. And she has some pottery in here. So this piece here is $36. Family block, $20. She just brought in this several pieces she just brought in, and she did sell a bunch of pieces this weekend. So you might notice there's some pieces missing that we featured last week. Ed Hardy shot caddy, 15 firm. So each shot glass has a different image on it, I believe. Yeah, so that is newer, but collectible nonetheless. Pretty piece of pottery. So that would be $12 for the decorative plate. Adelaide. Some Ed Hardy drinking glasses, highballs, 12 firm. And again, if you see anything in here that you need more information on, please feel free to reach out and contact us, and we will gladly get that for you. She makes these pretty little fresh cut flower signs. So that'd be $17.60 for the oval bloom. Brought in this recently. It's a really cool old bar that she redid. Let's see. This side door does open. I really don't have room to open everything though, so there's some stuff in there so you can for sale, and this has shells in it in here. Sorry. So furniture, we do recommend that you come in and check it out. So that is $175 and then 20% off of that. And again, that is the same for cash or credit. It's a nice black wood table, vintage table. And that is $95 and 20% off. And there's the measurements. Nice old ashtray, big MCM ashtray here is $20 for the cigar ashtray. And that is older. Made in West Germany. And that's the redware. Tiny chip there, but that's nothing. Has that beautiful glaze on it. These do not belong in this booth. These actually go in the booth we're going to next. So we do ask when people are shopping, if you don't remember where you got something, please just bring it up to the counter so the vendors don't come in and think something's missing when it's actually just somewhere else in another booth. We do appreciate the help on that. We don't care if you change your mind, but please help us by just leaving it with us so we can get it back in the correct booth. So again, all these items are 20% off. Some vintage pottery up here. $16 for that. These are plastic redone decorative planters for $19.20. And some of these items you will have seen were featured by themselves, like the mortar and pestle, I believe, was in the live for last month. So you can find information in the vignette that featured that. So I told you there's more of these cute little boards. And this one, it'll be the same price as the others. Nice little Be Our Guest signs that she made. Those are $28. Good Girl jar, $16 for the treat jar. And Good Boy is also $16. And then she does these nice boxes. This is a repurposed box. Let's see. It's open, nothing in here, just a velvety kind of lining. And that is $36 for the decorated box. This beautiful little armoire. And that is on wheels, so that makes that easier to move. And sorry, no measurements on that. That is $225 and 20% off. And she's brought in another one of these. We sold out of these once. $32 for the Lazy Susan. That spins nicely. She does those. was having a discussion the other day, trying to figure out who Susan got so mad that, you invent, if she came up with this thing, the best name you could come up with is lazy. I mean, come on. I mean, this was actually innovative. I mean, was she that lazy that, was everything in her house like this, So I was just wondering where they came up with that name for that poor lady to be known as Lazy Susan, kind of the way, this is on sale now for $28, the way they've taken all these names like Karen and Felicia and just, associate all these names in not a good way. So this one is $12.80. I know a lot of people with the name Karen, and they're nothing like that. The image of, the shopper, the difficult customer, so poor Susan, she got labeled a long time ago. These are Avon Candlesticks. So there's you can hear it in there. There is still some cologne in there. And then it was meant to use, the top is like the little piece here. That's plastic too, it feels like. Yeah, it's partially, this is like a metal piece here. So these are actually perfume bottles that when you're done using them for your candles. I did not open the tapered candles. We're going to open them when we move across the street just to make it easier. And we will also have a selection of greeting cards. We got the rack today. I'm supposed to be receiving my greeting cards shortly. So across the street, front area will be the general store, and we will have greeting cards. So when you find these great little bric-a-brac items, like this egg for $12, you want to give that for a gift. Our little white bags are great. You put a little tissue paper on the top of that, grab a card, and you're good to go. One-stop shopping. So, and again, we're taking 20% off in this booth for items not marked firm. Blue Moon. Okay, now this, I believe, is a punch bowl base. So it's 20 for this. So it would have most likely sat like that. And then there's the, I think it's Indiana glass might be it. There might be another one out there, but we've had it in purple, the amethyst, and that sold so quick. We had it with the stand for the punch bowl and all the cups, and it was a gorgeous set. Did not last long. So that's usually the hardest part to find, is that stand. So this is just $32 for this lovely box that she redid. And kitty cat cookie jar is $32. Still has this lovely dresser here, $2.75, and then 20% off. And we do have the measurements written on that one in my chicken scratch. Go back up so you can see that one. It's lovely. This is not IKEA furniture. This is vintage. That looks like it was a waterfall. So that's 1920s, 30s, all wood. She has this lovely little piece here too that just came in recently. $85 and then the 20% off. And this has a single drawer in it. She even decorated the single drawer, and that is wood on that drawer and on this piece. So that's a pretty little piece that she redid as well. So, and I don't know if you noticed, but last month this booth was opened up because it used to end where this white post was, and you couldn't see the back door. Now you can. So she's got a pair of tables here for $100 for the pair of gray and white end tables. This is a nice old mirror. It's only $16. It was part of something. I think it was a side of a vanity. It has like the holes there, but still, it is set to hang. I don't know what happened with the hook there. It has to just be rewired. The wire probably just got a little old. So, and she has this bookcase in the corner that's for sale. I featured this last week, I think. So if you look at On Second Thought, that is there. And again, if you want any information on these items that I'm showing you, just send us a screenshot and I will gladly get you that information. A wreath for $20 for the spring wreath. On a dreary day like this, a little pop of color on the door would be lovely. A little shelf. This is like a half cup and saucer. There's, bigger. So this is a nice little size. And that's $32, and that's unpainted. So you can leave it that way or paint it. You see all the storage that you have on that for all your lovely little findings that you have. I'm just going to step back so you can see the sunflower table, console table. a little lower than a sofa table, a little higher than a coffee table. So if you're looking for a piece that's kind of in between, here's the dimensions on that. So this is on sale for $100. We had somebody that thought about it as a bench, but it's not designed to be a bench. It will not hold the weight. It's really a table. So we are now going to visit with Yesterday's Tomorrow and bring these plates back up to her booth where they belong. Again, if you see anything in the video, it doesn't have to be from the booths that we featured. If you see something in my wanderings, absolutely, please reach out. Like we have this little Real FM radio car that our toy vendor just brought in, and now I'm not seeing the tag on it. There it is. So it's 50, and then it would be 20% off, so 40. It's in really good shape. It looks like it fits American Dolls. I'm not quite sure, but there's like a little picture. There's a rumble seat in the back. So it's a larger doll. It's not a Barbie car. So that's the, has pre-recorded songs in it. Front turn signals flash. Trailer hitch attaches to the OG camper. So this is our story. So this kind of for every Our Generation product. So I guess it's OG Dolls it fits. So from 2017. All right, so Yesterday's Tomorrow, like on second thought, has also brought in a lot of stuff since the last month when we did a video. Again, she is also 20% off items not marked firm. She brought in a lot more signs. These are leaners, but you can easily attach hooks to these. And any of these are just $40 for the signs with the transfers and the garden and home sweet home. Let me know if you want any information on any of these things that I'm showing you. These are just decorative mesh, like chicken wire hearts, and they're a pretty good size. So 20, about 16 or 18 inches high, and they're just decorative. She did bring in more dough bowls. This is a longer one, so this one is 32. And let's look at this dresser. The height on this, I do believe, is on one of these. Thought it was on here somewhere. Okay, so the height on this is 32 inches. And this is $2.99, and then the 20% off, so like $2.40 basically. So, and that's where the dough bowl goes up to. So, what did I say? 32 inches. So it's about 30 inches, maybe 31 inches in length. So she also brought in these smaller little white ones. And these are wood, and they're made to look older. I know a lot of people get these with candles in them. So this is $39, and then 20% off on the small wood bowls. And then she's got a couple of these styles left. These are a little longer, and $39 as well, and then 20% off. She has these God Bless America signs, also $40. So any of these, oops, stepping into things, sorry. Any of the signs that you see, any of the leaners, are $40. Cute chicken watering can and little flowers. 8 on the sunflowers. The watering can is new, decorative, and that is $28. Nice lamp. These lamps do work. I just don't have them on. That's $24 because they are connected to our open light. So I really don't want to put the open light on when I'm closed. So nice little decorative tote for $28. The window boxes, we featured those before. They are also $28. You would have to seal those if you are going to put your plants in them. I don't know if they're cedar or pine. Again, anything you see that we're showing and you need more information, just please feel free to contact us and we will get you that information. Again, she is 20% off if it is not marked firm. So the cupcake tag fell off over to here. So this little cupcake is $4.80 for this cute little ceramic cupcake. She sold a bunch of these tags on Saturday or Sunday, but a bunch this weekend. These are $5, and she does a great little job on these little wooden tags. Galvanized 2-tiered stand is $48. A little sewing box for $40. Spring with transfers is wider than the other one. So this one is 48. Welcome to our garden. Nice seed pail for 20. New decorative piece. There's a cute little shelf here that has a bird on it. It's like an open bird cage shelf. There's another bird here. It's wire. It's very nice. It'll hold a bunch of things. And that is 20 for the bird shelf. $14.40 for the creamer and sugar set. And it is older. It's made in Poland as a nice porcelain. We featured this butterfly cup and saucer set last week. Here's another little cup and saucer set. This one is the same brand. Grace's Teaway, $9.60. No, this is an older one. I don't think this is Grace's. Let me see what the saucer. Oh, it is. Really. This one looks a lot older. So, I don't know if that teacup. Okay. I don't think this teacup matches the saucer. It's a nice marriage, but it's not. I don't think that came together. It still looks good together. And then she has these cute decorative oars. She sold a few of these. They are $24 each. Like a bull in a china shop, I am. And again, all these lamps do work. We just don't want to be open when we're not open. 24. This is pretty. Look at this little music box. It's piano. And it does work. It does play. It's 24. There's a little cherub on the front there. Sounds got some serious weight to it. It's a good size. So it was 24 for that. Some beautiful vases. She has some fun mirrors in here. Little wreaths. The plastic wreath is 12 and this mirror is 32. And that's a nice one. It looks like a window and it is long and narrow. So again, just message if you need the measurements on that. I have reiterated in the newsletter for my people who have furniture, mirrors, artwork, anything that needs a size on it, to please put the measurements on the tags. So when we do these videos, I don't have to come into a bunch of messages for measurements. I don't have a problem doing that. It would just be easier if we already had that information on the tags for you at home to be able to shop at home easier. So this one is 48. It is thick. It's wood. It's just very chippy. It's got a really beautiful finish to it. So you can see how thick that is. Very nice. Just got some more porcelain goodies here and glass and a bird cage, pretty vase. As is, $1.60. So let's see, where's our as is. This is blown glass, you can tell by the pontil, and I see the as is here's a little chip, so nothing serious. And that is a nice piece of glass for just $1.60, and that's like an enamel painting on there, and it's slightly raised like Moriagi. So 20 on the teapot and lamp. That's cute, very whimsical. Some more of the smaller tags, and then she's got some of these bigger tags left at 12. Candle set. I can't quite see, so 10 each. So these are just $8 for these really nice tall, I think they're like a pewter finish. That's a newer ceramic piece. She's got these lovely clipboards that she makes that are 16. Some more vintage pottery and newer pottery. Home Sweet Home sign for 16. Patriotic. And then she has these towels that she just brought in. I think they're all the same price, right? Yeah, so these are $8 for these towels. Brand new, not vintage. Ladder that they are on is not for sale. So, and then she has one piece of stained glass left here for $4. When we are over across the street there, we're going to actually have the stained glass hanging up in the front window when you walk in. And then above on the top where you can't reach will be my collection of stained glass owls. So we'll have stuff on both sides of the window for you to check out and purchase those stained glass pieces. Jazzy Junk always brings in a lot of them, and they're priced so well, the little window hangers. So, and again, if you need a price on any of the items that I've shown you tonight. Well, that's good. Those are just $3 each for those lovely glasses. And then the silver tray is just $12. And then she's got 10-piece wood bowl set for $28. We do have the salad bowl wax and the beeswax left still. Those are the 2 food safe waxes that are left, so they'd be great on those bowls. And she just brought in this beautiful Hope chest. It does have legs on it. There's the tag. The beautiful flowers on this. And yay, she has the dimensions. So $199. Does that become like $160? Something like that. So beautiful job on that. The transfers, top's been redone. And that is a footed one. Lovely details. So those are our 2 furniture artists. And we are at 25 minutes at this point. So I might just show you a couple more things just to show you how we are progressing. Like I said, Don took out this wall and has started to move that over. And we've started to move some things from up here. Don has moved the curio cabinets that we had here. And when we do go across the street, sorry, I brought the garbage in because I didn't want we've had a bear and other things up on this porch when it's left out overnight. We are going to have, right now we have 3 lock cases and then 2 that are on tabletops. And we are going to be adding 2 more large locked cabinets. And those will be in that front room when you walk in to the right, as well as our glassware and stuff in these nice open cabinets. So these will be starting to move within the next, it's already May 5th. We're opening June 2nd. So a lot of this stuff will start to shift over there. My fireplace mantle will be going over into my general store. And the general store will be making the shift probably the last week. My sign's probably going to move over there very soon. So you can see the Badger Balm, Sweet Cheeks Apiary, Mrs. Bridges. It comes from Scotland. So some Whitleys will be filling that all in. We got the word May 19th is when everything goes back up to 100% capacity, indoor, outdoor. So we're hoping, and I've heard that some of the buffets have started to open again and had the food out. So we're hoping to be able to have the food samples out again, have the peanuts out for you to sample, fudge, and we'll take all the necessary precautions that are advised to keep that safe for you. So the Courier Candles, we'll be ordering more. We had a very big weekend on these because these are those soy candles that burn so beautifully with no soot. And it's 100% cotton wick with no lead in it. They burn wonderfully. The tea, I'm hoping that, we can do little samples of the tea for you guys, because I know it's hard to, really get the feel for something until you try it yourself. So who knows? Maybe we'll do some pancake day too. Fruit slices, we got a bunch more of those in. I have more cases of those, and we've already gone through this weekend. We went through 1 case already, and they just came in last week. So those are just 5 a tray. We do have the individuals. The fudge was recently restocked. It is getting a little melty, but it still tastes good. It's because, warm, hot. So it has melted into this. So when you get it home, just throw it in your fridge. And it'll take, it might not look great, but it still tastes great. And that's what's most important. So we still have the Virginia Diners and the Whitley's peanuts and stuff. We'll be restocking more of that. We still have Boylan sodas, which went this weekend, was very popular. We have this sign. We have it in Farmhouse. And we sold a bunch of these this weekend. These are 49 inches tall. I'm just going to scroll very slowly over here so we're not fuzzing you. And we also have the welcome, and these are just $20 each. And they do have like a slight bit of yellow paint on it because that's what they must have came off of. So whatever they did there. And this is where the pictures were. Don's already brought them across the street and started displaying those. He's apparently piled some of the cement critters that are left. We sold a bunch of those. So the artwork is making its move over there. I'm going to take this opportunity to kill this light and fan. So we will be bringing all this stuff over to the new location. You can help us out by coming in and buying as much as you can. And like I said, my fireplace mantle will be moving across the street shortly. So I'm going to wrap this up tonight. Oh, I just want to show you in the case really quick before that this has been stocked. So each of these shelves is a different vendor. So who's that on the top? Leah just moved up into that top, and she is 20% off on her items there. And then the next shelf is Auntie's Attic, and she's also 20% off. You can see we have the black light in there for the fantastic Vaseline glass. And this is a vintage jadeite swirl set of mixing bowls in great condition. And those are 20% off. Mother's Day this Sunday. What a great gift. The hip chick was just in. She brought in this really old Pinocchio pop-up book. It's really incredible. That's $75. She's 30% off. So the hip chick is a 30% off vendor. You can see that is Vaseline glass. It's picking up the black light from the shelf above it. And she does have some jewelry in there. Again, she is 30% off. She has this shelf and the one down here. And like I said, we will be getting more lock case space across the street. And let me just show you really quick. Jazzy Junk's shelf, because I know we pass by on this stuff when we're in the back. She just brought in another Clisson bunny. He's a different color than the other one. $14.40 comes with the box. These are great little gifts from Mom. I mean, aunts, grandma, anything. Remember, Mother's Day doesn't have to be a mom. And even fur baby moms deserve a little extra treat too. So, and most of the Swarovski here does have the boxes. And that's always a practical gift to give to somebody. Always a hit. So be sure to check the lock cases. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And we will be back tomorrow night with another video. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow night because, like I said, it's starting to get a little messy in here as everything is moving over there. Little piece of Gondar pottery for just $24 has been reduced. So help us by buying all that you can over here, because we will be moving all of this stuff. So, and we have plenty of help. So we thank everybody that's been offering their help and time. We do appreciate everybody. So good night, and I will see you tomorrow.